Good evening everyone, Seth here, and welcome to another additional Lissandra clear. As promised, I'm doing more of these and uploading the commentary for them. So this is a Pyke run, and Pyke is one of the champions that I'm not sure what to think about after all the nerfs in PvP. I always thought that Pyke kinda did get worse in POC, so in POC, yeah. But yeah, let's talk about the run. So this run takes 30 minutes. It is somewhat short because good relics setup, some fun champions, so good enough. At least I think it's good enough. So the main strategy of this run will be using not only Pyke but also some of the supporting cards, mainly the one that starts a free attack. I don't remember what's the name of it, and I literally seen it a second ago. But yeah, that card will be very important during the run, and let's talk about maybe the setup first. So Pyke is running 3 relics, 2 epic ones, 1 common one, because I'm only level 29 during this run. And could this be done earlier? I believe so, but I didn't really get lucky enough on my initial trials, but so you know. Oh yeah, Snapjaw Swarm. So here we see Snapjaw Swarm, an early pickup that gives me double attack, which is huge, not gonna lie. And let's talk about the Pyke setup, because, you know, I haven't really talked about that. So we have 2 epics, as I said, and 1 common, and we are running the one that makes you deal damage to allies, and it costs 1 less for each ally, Disciple of Shadows. So Disciple of Shadows is the first clear, or rather the first item. Since the damage that Pyke deals is actually scaling with, rather the damage dealt by the item counts as Pyke dealing the damage. You can level up Pyke by playing him on like full board, because you need 15 damage. So here's an example, and this paired with Pyke's power to get more out of the, like, whenever a lurker dies, get an extra lurker into the deck. So this is a pretty good combo that helps, like, not only gives you an extra Pyke but also like gives you better cards into your deck, which is really nice. The second item is Beast Within. Beast Within is very powerful, namely since, you know, items grant lurker, like the lurker type, which means that basically most cards of your deck are buffed. So this may seem a little bit anti-synergistic with the first item, but at the same time, if you have something that has 3 health base, then by gaining lurker it becomes 4 health, and that means that you get more units on board even after you play Pyke. And it's also really good when combined with the Snapjaw Swarm, because, you know, Snapjaw Swarm has double attack, so, or rather double strike, quick attack, double attack, whatever, doesn't matter. So there is quite a huge, it is quite a huge help to like, maybe even if you don't have Pyke on board. So I think it's a really good one. And the last item that I've decided to use is Dreams of Yordles, which gives you few things, namely Spirit and Impact. And what's fun with Impact is that if you have Pyke and Pyke kills something while attacking, it will help you. It will still proc impact all other kills, which is fantastic in my opinion. So really useful. really useful power. Really useful item to have because it adds like some extra damage to the mix, which is sometimes really appreciated. So yeah. Let's talk about more stuff maybe then. So during the encounter I pick up Riven. Riven is cool. It's just a good champion. The item is also pretty okay. Although, as you can see, for example, in this encounter I can't really play Riven without losing her instantly, and that's something that is very annoying. And it's like mostly the main downside for Riven here. But at the same time, it's not that bad. The main issue is obviously if like your enemies steal your Snapjaw, but I don't remember if I finished this encounter or if I lose the first attempt, but I got Pyke good, so yeah. Pyke doesn't really have much power, so can't really do any like more clears, so still the extra spirit does give some like a ability to deal with some of the threats at least, so that's nice. Sadly I don't have enough to level up Pyke yet, but getting closer. I think I lose this encounter. Yeah, especially after the extra Snapjaw. I do level up Pyke here, but it's not enough. So the bot kinda gets just good RNG and I can't really deal with it, so I think I do lose this one. Even if I play a bunch of blockers here. And outside of that it's not... Outside of like this encounter it's not that bad. I can't even play Riven here to like save myself, which is annoying. Because the strike will not do anything, so as you can see it will just deal 10 and die. Which buffs the rest, they play more, and I think I just like try blocking anyways to survive, but I think this encounter is lost. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it is lost because they somehow steal another Snapjaw from me, so not the greatest start, but yeah. Yeah, let's talk about the other things. So one of the first pickups I get is Riven. Riven has also some synergy in case I would like to go for Vestiges of Helya here. And I think Vestiges is... I'm not sure if Vestiges is the goal here. I think it is. But I don't remember right now, to be honest. But still, this is like fine. Sometimes you don't get like your first clear, but that means I just need to be more careful about the rest of the fight. Luckily, Sharklings getting the barrier are very nice, so that's good for me. Also, I do pick up the what's the name of the power here? I'm trying to think what the name of the power is. Nature's Revenge? Very early, which, you know, not only does it give me an attack roof challenger, which is pretty useful, it also gives me a very usable power for like Pyke discounts, which is nice. Oh, and as you can see, if Pyke strikes something during combat, then it will just go on and deal more impact damage, which is pretty useful to just like chipping away to the enemy nexus, so that's really good. And I think thanks to them having not that great of a draw, yeah, they only played one of the yearlings now, which is way too late right now, so thanks to them not having like a great draw, I can definitely use this opportunity to just deal lethal damage this turn. I'm considering what I wanna like buff, but it doesn't really matter right now. Drag this, buff everything, and that's exactly lethal. So sometimes you just get like bad attempts, and you know. And okay, let's talk about the other cards. So Riven obviously has the +2/+2 and strike the strongest, which is questionable, I'd say, as an item, but it's not the worst thing, and it does help in a few fights, as you might see in a second. Great pickup here, Blood in the Water, thanks to Lurk, making me able to like proc Lurk even easier. There's also a champion node, which is fantastic here. And the other card that I want to talk about here is the Blade Squire, which will become a pretty central part of the strategy here. Namely because, again, Blade Squire 1 mana discounts Pyke by 2, which is fantastic. It gives him Blade Fragments, which are really good. So that's very usable and useful. I think I go here for the for Sharkling into Blade Squire, and I realized I don't really have enough to play Pyke anyways this turn, so a little bit of an issue, but not that huge, so that's fine by me. They heal a bit, that's cool. This fight is pretty annoying, but at the same time it isn't like that bad, so get a good roll, put Bloodbait on top, and you know, deal with one at least, so that's nice. Can't really clear any of these, so I need to block, just avoid taking unnecessary damage, because they still do quite a bit of damage, so I don't want to like take too much right now. So another Snapjaw. I think this game is basically just me going for Snapjaws. And I draw Riven, and Riven is actually pretty useful in this fight, but I will see that a bit later. Astral Protection, really rough, still trades, but I now lose the Snapjaw, which is annoying. But that's fine. I play Rune Weaver because Rune Weaver is just a 7-3 right now, and that's pretty neat. Get some attacks in. I do lose one, but that's like minuscule amount, so get more stuff out of this. And I think I decided to play Pyke here because, oh no, I just keep drawing more and more Snapjaws, and Snapjaws are pretty good. I keep rolling Lurk, and finally it survives, so that's cool. I'm thinking how I want to block, and you know, it is important to just like block as much as I can to make sure I don't lose enough and maybe clear some of the more problematic items, like units on the board, especially that Bone Scryer. If that Bone Scryer would get even more buffed, that would be annoying. So, get more items, get some power, get more units. I think I play, I play Collar into Pyke. I find another Pyke, which is fantastic for me, because now the Pyke will basically guarantee me something good. Although, here is a small downside of the power that I've said is like the combo with Disciple of Shadows, which is I might get this done, but then I kinda you know, I just deal some damage, so that's cool. I realize I can clear some of these, so yeah. Pyke stays on top, but I had I think in one of the later games, there is a fight where the fact that something dies just makes the Pyke no longer on top, and that sucks. Oh, I remember, it was during one of my other tries where Pyke was on top, and I was like, oh, okay, Pyke can definitely handle this, but turns out Pyke cannot handle this. I buff up this for like to see if they maybe have something else. Play another Pyke just to like reduce the damage taken. And thanks to this I can clear the Tarksar the Tripeless. I don't particularly care about taking like dealing with the 8 power unit, because again after this turn it will just become a 0-4, so it will just deal 4 damage. So this is finally the turn where I can play Riven, get some useful stuff, deal only 4 damage, so that doesn't matter. They play Avalanche, that kills 2 of my units, but at this point I think I just won, so even with the Para on board, play Zersai Collar, maybe fight something cool on top, get a Lurker, Lurkers are cool, Wording Stones are cool, whatever, get another Sharkling. They play Bloodsworn Pledge, but I already have enough units to deal with this, so I should have quick attacked the Riven here, to be honest, but that's cool, that doesn't really matter. Riven level up and then just, you know, open attack from here. Can't really play anything. Get the Lurk trigger, which actually gives 2 power to Riven, and that's the fight. It was scarier than the previous one, but at the same time I did play it well enough, I guess, to win, so that's fine by me. Little break in between, making sure, you know, staying hydrated. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone, by the way. Get a 0-cost Bloodbait good. Item chest, I just get, I think, yeah, Fury for Pyke, because, again, because Pyke is dealing this damage, it just shares it around. I'm looking at what I might want to pick up here, but I think I'm just looking for Vestiges. I'm considering Vestiges, maybe I can get something better, but Vestiges help me deal with everything, and I can then just cut out anything that might be an issue. Enfeebling Strike is something I'm considering, but then I see Domination and Explosive Entrance, and while Explosive Entrance is good, I don't think it's good enough for this run, and since I already have the Nature's Revenge, getting an extra attack token every turn means that Pyke always has a discount, is always discounted by a minimum of 1. And it helps me just get more Lurk procs in case I don't get like free attack units, so that's kinda simple. And it also triggers all my other powers, which is fantastic. I'm thinking maybe I can just play Pyke this turn, but I think in the end I just decide, you know, Snapjaw is always good. I don't get Lurk, which is annoying, so Snapjaw gets obliterated, but that's fine. It's better to know that there is a non-Lurker on top of my deck, so Spell Shield is pretty useful because I can still just target the enemy Nexus with Blood in the Water, so it doesn't matter as much. They play another Prophet, which means that Riven has an opening here to just like kill something and get on board. Extra Overwhelm, I'll just play it because I don't really need to use it on anything in this run. I get a Lurker now, which is, well, it's helpful at least, so that's not bad. Draw, get more stuff, get like more items, get a blade, get a fragment, get more draw. Play Squire. Squires can definitely just die here and I'll be fine about that. Play Runeweaver just to heal up a little bit, and now I play Pyke to kill the entire board, level up, get all of the Fury procs, set up Pyke to just win from this position. Like, not in a single strike, but you know what I mean. I just want to have like a big unit, and turns out there is a small bug here and I just get like a small Pyke now. And Pyke remains small for a while. And since I have Vestiges of Helya, I can just keep on playing the fragments, get the Blade of the Exile already. I could have probably waited for the next turn, but it doesn't really matter. Play Sharkling, why not? Sharkling, and as you can see, Sharkling compared to like this small Pyke is a bit larger, so good swinging, get some like stat reductions, doesn't really matter. I get frostbitten because, you know, they have the frostbite, so power, so that's fine. Get my little helper fella. Arachnoid, that's annoying. But since it's the strongest, I can just play Riven and not care about it. So, a pretty clean entrance. Get Bloodbait in, why not? And because Riven has 6 attack, I can just do this and deal with whatever they might wanna throw at me later, so... I don't know why I quick attack this one, it literally doesn't matter. I think I'm trying to just create another blade right now, but... get a Lurk proc, kill that. They now attack, so I just block whatever I can. I'm trying to block the 2-2, and I don't know why I blocked the 1-4 instead of the 3-4 here. This is definitely a mistake on my part during that game. So get a big Snapjaw Swarm, which will definitely help me out a lot. So play Bloodbait just to generate another Snapjaw because, you know, Snapjaw is good. Swarm attack, get a Lurk proc, 16 damage, clean, simple. Death Grasp Cultist doesn't matter, just remove the terror, put the blade up. I don't know if I play Blade of the Exile here, I think I don't, I just open attack here and go for the win instead, and yeah. Took some damage here, I could have definitely taken a little less if I blocked the 3-4 instead of the 1-4, but that was definitely a mistake on my part. But it's not bad, it's not all bad, so... I'm gonna consider this a decent success, so... Power Reef is really good, and it will come in handy, especially during the Lissandra fight. Cutting, I decided to cut the one that makes more units. Monster Harpoon is an easy cut. I think I cut Rune Weaver here. Then cut Bone Skewer, and I look at the deck and I think I'm fine enough with what I have, so I don't really need to cut everything. I'm thinking about maybe cutting Blade Squire, but as it turns out, Blade Squire will come in handy really well, and I'm thinking, yeah, I can just make more units, so it's not an issue. 18 health is a bad spot to be in, but... And again, Anivia, deciding to go for Anivia because that extra item doesn't really matter, and if I can get Anivia early, it should help out quite a bit, so that's nice. Sharkling draw, it's fine. And since, you know, I do so much draw, I think I can just turn one Pyke. I don't think I can do it with a level up already, but I definitely do play Pyke here. Clear, get some good stats, get some more buffs, get some attacks, get some overwhelm, attack with... I think, yeah, I was gonna make a mistake here by attacking with both, but I don't think it's worth it. Pyke levels, really nice. So Pyke now just basically can deal with everything I need. Riven will deal with that card because I can't really deal with it any other way, so I lose my challenger, that's fine. They play Tarskar, but you know, Riven will still go for the 8-4, so that's fine. Sadly Riven dies for it, but that's cool. I almost throw away my Pyke and I was maybe considering actually doing it, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Get Blade of the Exile, play Blade of the Exile. Just keep on buffing Pyke, keep on swinging, keep on dealing more and more damage. Get a Lurk proc, really nice. The extra impact doesn't really matter for now, but it does come in handy later down the line. And Snapjaw Swarm, really good. Play it obviously, first things first. Get a Lurk proc, really nice, 16 damage, great. They don't really play anything, which I'm like, okay, Do they not have anything? They have Darksar, but at this point it's way too late. I could have probably just gone for the Pyke grab and killed both, but doesn't really matter anymore. Still is a win. There wasn't like really any healing that I could have done, so decent enough fight. And now let's go to the store. I still have one reroll, which is nice. Pyke is also really good, so let's grab Pyke. Actually, okay, I guess I just forgot I did this, so oopsie. Still looking at items, I decided to just grab like everything here except that one. Reroll, Reckoner's Mark on Sharklink is great, Savage Shield is good. There is an item chest which I will take up, I think. Actually, do I? No, I think I go for healing here. But let's go for Trundle. I'm thinking, okay, since I have Vestiges, that means that the 8 cost spells cost 7, so they can't really benefit from it. And also my deck feels fast enough that I actually can go for Trundle. So, you know. Get Pyke. Actually, 2 of them. Blade Squire, draw 2 cards, which is really neat. Get a Sharkling. Pikes get discounted more and more. Troll Ravager doesn't really matter, so Hammer Snout. Play Bloodbait just to generate an extra unit. Here I think I pick Unending Wave. No, Master Lookout because, you know, I can play it for very cheap, so. And I actually play it here because I'm not going to really use it. Get Pyke. Pyke kills all of it. Levels up. Get a second Pyke on as well, so I have 2 Pykes now. Inside of you there are 2 Pykes, one is big and one is small. Put some blade fragments, doesn't really matter. Do a good attack, 20 damage is neat, 23 because of the lurk. I should have probably just attacked with the normal one there and have the copy die, just to like buff the stats up, but that doesn't really matter. Snapjaw on top, excellent draw. Well, because I set it up, so duh. I go for Sharkling first. Deal some damage. And I'm like, okay, I can just play another Sharkling and kill the 4-1. So I do. Thanks to the barrier I can just deal with those without issues. Get some attacks in, get a lurk proc, which is fantastic, 21 damage. Very smooth, very fast. Like the amount of things that I already have on my fairly focused deck just make this way easier, so that definitely makes a lot of sense. Open attack here, even if they have something and they don't, then you know, there isn't much they can do, so that's nice. Very nice win. I genuinely thought I was gonna go for Anivia, but I think this was a better call in the end because I can do it fast enough and I didn't lose HP. And we have a Blade Squire with Rally. And I will showcase, like, during the Lissandra fight, this comes really really handy. Grab healer, since I'm like 25, I think I prefer to start the fight on full HP. And they have Frost Gutters, so this encounter should be a little bit harder, since Pyke will have a bit tougher time of executing stuff. And like this opener is wow. As long as I draw Pyke, I should be fine. Draw a Sharkling, that's nice. Get a 2-1, that's cool. Get Pyke, so that's set up. So now let's talk about some fun stuff that you will see here. So first of all, draw a lot of cards. Pyke just will cost always 0. Lissandra, that's cool. Start an attack, attack with everything. This will give me another attack token, which is pretty important here. And I will also draw another Blade Squire, which I can't really play right now, but That's fine. They play another one. I decide on another Blade Squire, just to draw more cards. I do overdraw a little bit. They do get a big unit, which is annoying. And here I make a mistake, because one of these should be... because I should have just used one instead of two. Lose Snapjaw, but that's okay, because I have two of them in my hand, so it doesn't matter. Get another draw that I overdraw, but that's fine. Get more and more stuff. I think I Bloodbait. Do I Bloodbait here? I think I first attack with everything just to deal more damage. And I'm considering maybe. Okay, wait. I can definitely play Pyke even if the anti-combo power kicks in. So get a Lizard. Lizard doesn't really matter. Put that on top. Pikes cost 0 as expected, and even more 0. So it's fine. Play Pyke. Kill that off. Get a rally. Lose the Snapjaw, which was... I'm a bit sad about that, but that's whatever. Challenge that. If they want to block with Lissandra, that's fine by me. If not, that's cool. Level up Pyke, which will help in the long run, so... And also just, you know, having more damage is always good. Drag out the 9-8, that's cool, that's fine. My turn's finally over. I have more Blade Squires I can abuse for this. Lose another Snapjaw, that's kinda annoying. Draw another, lose Blood in the Water, which is like whatever. So they level up Lissandra here, which is pretty annoying because, you know, my impact basically stops mattering right now. Decide. I'm actually thinking, okay, if they attack me and they drag out the squires, I lose a bunch of free combats. But at the same time, I need to play them. I get Snapjaw, which is nice. They play Frozen Thrall instead, which is huge for me. Attack with... basically to just get more attacks, so... I'm considering maybe playing something else here. I Bloodbait first just to see what I have. Grab Grumble Slug, even though I'm not going to use it. Now just attack. I think I wanted to just get an extra unit, but then I forgot that since Bloodbait costs 0, it will not give me any. Get another thing. Burn another Snapjaw, that's kinda getting annoying right now, but they still don't attack. And I'm considering what I might wanna do about this. And I think I just attack here. I'm looking at my deck. Can I overdraw something more? Can I do like more stuff here? And here's an attack. I'm always challenging the biggest ones just to make sure that Pyke actually can get in, while also damaging the 9/9s. Yeah, because they would want to do this. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can do Skewer here, just to save Pyke, and then I realized why. I have another Pyke in hand. This is Pyke's Skewer, so that literally doesn't matter. And I do get another attack, so that also helps quite a bit. And this attack also makes them more vulnerable to my I'm just checking like how much cost do I have, cost reduction I have, so this makes them vulnerable to a Snapjaw attack, which is pretty good. 12 damage is good. Then I can play Pyke again. Get a second Pyke, open attack, and they just don't block. And that's basically it. That's the damage. And since I already had like two, for whatever reason there were now two impacts. I think this is still a bug with like impact and transform, so that's basically what happened. And yeah, that was the clear. Could have probably gone a little bit better, but especially like the early Yeti fight, but I'm not gonna complain. This was a pretty good fight. the deck was pretty thin. There was a bunch of good outlets for me to win, so yeah. And with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you around. Take care.